Hi you guys, this is Mr. Assassin and I'm here today to do One Piece chapter 826 review. Now this chapter is fairly simple, so the review will not be that long. So let's just get into it. And as you can see, I'm doing the review from my car because I'm out of town and I just got a bit of a free time, and I'm doing it right here because if I'm not doing it right now, then I won't have time to do the reviews later. So it is what it is. Let's just go into the chat. So everyone from Luffy's crew, Nami, Peido, and the others believe that this guy that is on board on Gemma 66 ship is Sanji because he looks very much like Sanji. And this guy takes his hoodie off and says, I'm not this Sanji you're talking about, I'm actually Yonji. So he's Sanji's younger brother. And this guy actually wants to fight them because they are asking him right off the bat. They think that if Sanji is a good guy, this guy should be a good guy too because he's his brother, which is a terrible assumption. You know, assumptions are the mother of all fuck-ups, and they assume that this guy is a good guy, and he's not a good guy because they are asking him for an antidote for Luffy's poison and so on and so on, and this guy actually wants to kill them. Like, he says, well, if you want the antidote, why don't you act like pirates and try to steal it from me? He is actually trying to provoke them into a fight. But he does get carried away when he sees Nami, because even though he's not the same as Sanji, meaning he's not good, he's actually pretty evil, he has a weak spot for women. And when he sees Nami, this guy instantly falls in love with her. Like, he does the same thing that Sanji does, where his eyes turn into little hearts, and you know, they catch a break there. The Straw Hat pirate crew catches a break because this guy is crazy. Then right when he was about to attack, he gets kicked in the head by someone from behind and he drops into the water. Now, the one who kicked him is actually his bigger sister, his older sister, and I think she's actually older than Sanji, and her name is Vinsmoke Reiju. So she's a pretty lady, actually. She's very, I don't know, well drawn. Okay, let's get past that. And it seems like she was the one in charge of the ship. The fact that we should note here is that Yonji falls into the water and he has nothing, so he hasn't got a devil fruit. He has no devil fruit. But then he starts flying, and Brooke says that, I think it's Brooke, I don't remember, but Brooke says that Germa 66 are an enhanced family. What enhanced means, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with Vegapunk, with giving them their abilities. But this guy has no devil fruit and he can levitate, so we don't know. That's what we get about his powers right now, so we can only speculate. But his sister Reiju actually has a poison ability because she goes down on the ship and she kisses Luffy, and when she kisses Luffy, she extracts all the poison from Luffy's body and she ate it. And she actually says that this type of poison is actually what I like the most. It tastes very good. And everybody is of course astonished by that because they thought that if she kissed Luffy, she was going to be poisoned and she's going to die as well. Which of course is another fuck up assumption, because she wouldn't kiss someone if she knew she was going to die. But, I mean, Luffy's crew started getting stupider and stupider. I think what Luffy has catches on. But anyway, she does save Luffy and everybody is astonished by that. Luffy wakes up like nothing happened, like he was taking a nap, and he's asking for more of that fish skin because it was delicious, and everybody starts schooling him that he wasn't supposed to eat that fish. Anyway, getting past that, he thank you Reiju that because he saved him, but he does tell her that he wants Sanji back, and because he's his friend. And she tells him that the Vinsmoke family has been searching for Sanji for a long time, and there was even an incident where they went to East Blue and they found a guy named Duval that looked like Sanji but wasn't Sanji. And only when the Marine actually managed to make a true picture of Sanji was when they realized that they actually found him. So this all goes back to that Duval incident, and Sanji was very lucky that Duval actually looked like him, wanted to look like him, because otherwise they would Luffy and his crew would have met the Windsmoke much earlier, and I don't think they were able to deal with her with them at that time because they weren't skilled enough. And then they part ways because according to the Windsmoke family, to Yonji and Reiju, if they start battling with the Straw Hat crews, that will ruin Sanji's wedding and Big Mom's plans, and they don't want to do that because that would be very bad. So they should part ways right now and forget about each other, forget about them meeting each other. And everyone agrees to this because they don't want to attract attention, especially Big Mom's attention. And they part ways, but at the end of the chapter we see under the sea there's a fishman, and this fishman is talking to Jinbei, and he's telling Jinbei that yes, it is confirmed that the Straw Hats are on this ocean. So what does that mean? Does it mean that somehow Jinbei has ties with Big Mom? Because we know that she was the protector of Fishman Island after Whitebeard had died. So maybe somehow Jinbei has some connections with Big Mom. Maybe Jinbei is at the wedding and he was expecting... Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think Jinbei was invited at the wedding because he knew Big Mom and he was expecting Luffy to come save Sanji. And he put Fishman on guard to announce Jinbei if Luffy is approaching, so he could meet with Luffy first before he goes running into Big Mom's territory. So that's the chapter. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.
Any rational society would either kill me or put me to some use.